Hello, everyone. I'm going to talk through how we set up the Marketo integration. When you go to the inside the Airmeet dashboard, go to integrations, search for Marketo over here, and click on connect. Over here, you'll be asked for three fields: client ID, client secret, and the REST API. To get to the client ID and client secret is a bit of a trick. Step one is that you need to go into your Marketo admin under users and roles. Click on roles, create a new role there. New role should have the access admin and the access API, all these permissions available. To create that role, then you need to go to users and use an existing user, which will have a role assigned to it along with the API access. Yes. See, in the second step, there is a place where you select the role. So you select the new role and you say that this user will only access via the API. And step three is that once you've created these roles, you go into your launch point and you create a new service. That new service should be assigned to that user which you just created. And once this is done, you can see the details. So this is the client ID and client secret that you get. Paste that over here. How to get the REST API endpoint. That is available under web services. If you scroll down on this page, you'll come to REST API. This is the endpoint that you need to paste over here. Click on connect and that will set you up. So once this is connected, you can go over to events and you can use an existing event and create a new event. Under settings, integrations, you will see the Marketo tile appear. And when you click enable on this, you'll see all the options that we have. If you want to import contacts from Marketo into Airmeet, what you need to do is you need to use this webhook URL and create a webhook inside Marketo. And you need to map these fields. These are the default fields that we've already configured, but if there's any change, you map it here. And you can add a program and a list where we will add that user back into Marketo. There's also this option to enable direct access link. So we generate a unique link for anyone who gets registered on the event. Enable this, and that will create a field inside Marketo, which you can use to share unique link with your attendees. If you are only interested in exporting details from Airmeet, you can just fill in this mapping and select a program and a list, and you can continue at the direct access link. You don't need to create a webhook in that scenario. So we also have this custom activity option on Marketo, where you can select which activity triggers you want us to create inside Marketo. And we can also add details to that once the event is running or event is done. So if you want to activity type for registration, add that. For attendance, there's event attendance, booth attendance, session attendance. Also send poll responses and questions asked. The reason why this is an optional box is because typically there's a limit to how many custom activities you can have on Marketo accounts. So you'll have to pick which ones you want to keep. Depending on which fields you've activated, those activities will get pushed into Marketo and those triggers will also be created. So what are the fields that we add to Marketo, you might ask? Essentially, on the info side, you'll see a direct access link, things like this. These fields were added by Airmeet. You'll get one for each event. So you can have different links with different events. Under activity logs, you'll be able to see the attendance, event attendance, session attendance, booth attendance, poll responses, Q&A. There's also a registration one, which doesn't show up here because it might have been disabled at the time this was run. We also send in the time spent an event. This is a numeric field. I think it's in seconds. Coming to the smart list. So essentially, when you're trying to create a smart list or a flow, you see a bunch of different triggers that we've added. We've added 6 of these triggers for session attendance, event attendance, registration for the event, questions posed. You can use those to put people into lists. There's also these activity dials, which I just showed you. This is also available. We can filter people using these different fields as well. Oh yeah, one more item, the webhook creation. Right, I'm back at the admin panel, the webhooks. You can see right on the right side, we have a few of them. So essentially the URL is given in the screen over here. This is the link for the URL. The template is available in our documentation. You just have to copy paste the exact template. Encoding should be JSON, request type is post. We need to add a custom header here, content-type application/JSON. And we additionally use this token. So my.event ID. This is a token you can create inside your program, and you can change the value for that token for each of the different campaigns that you build. This ID here is the Airmeet ID. So by default, this webhook will work for the event for which it was copied from. But by modifying this variable, you can use the same webhook for multiple events. So this is a one-time activity essentially. That's about it. Thank you.